Thank you, French, but shalom and greetings to you all. Yeah, I was working in the lab late one night when my eyes beheld an eerie sight, for my monster from the slab began to rise, and suddenly, to my surprise, he did the mash. He did the monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. He did the mash. It caught on in a flash. He did the mash. He did the monster mash. And that was the great hit by Bobby Boris Pickett and the Crypt Kickers, who included Leon Russell on piano, who could play anything and played with everybody you could ever think of. And of course, that tells us we're only a few days from Halloween, or the non-Jewish Purim, when we wear one of two masks, that of who we really are, or that of who we really want to be. Do you know which you tend to wear the most? Now, the new year has begun. The gathering festivals have ended for now. But we still come together. We still gather, often weekly, when we come together as a group, to honor and pray and observe as a community, a collective consciousness of seekers showing faith, any and all faith, love, any and all love, a true chavura fellowship, expressing our nature of kindness, compassion, thoughts, feelings, hopes, dreams, and wishes, unites us all in this community house of spirit, Beth Ruach, sharing and bringing light, keeping fear at bay. Even though together, we're always individual in our approach, each connecting in his or her or their own way. So once again, please do go ahead, invite everybody in, physically, digitally, psychically, emotionally, spiritually, any way you want to gather and share. From Psalm 133, the Hine Matov, come together. Hine Matov, Shevet Achim Hine Matov, Shevet Achim How good and how pleasant it is for brothers and sisters together. Community. Community. Together. We support each other in this community. So let's all spread love, goodwill, and fellowship to the world. Remember, friends, this is you setting aside just a little bit of sacred time in your own little sacred space to honor and converse with whoever, whatever you happen to believe in, because we all believe in something. It's a part of your kavanah, your intention that you put out to the universe. It's goodwill. Goodwill and intention are the roots of what you control, of what you can correct. Your intention sets in motion everything that occurs in your lives. So let's take some time now. Let's use that intention. Let's send some of that goodwill, some light, some healing, some renewal out to whoever you know that needs it. Healing and renewal for everybody. It just floats through space, finding those in need. So send it out for those you know, for the souls and spirits of everybody you love. Think of whoever that needs healing and renewal and love, or just plain goodwill. Focus on them, call their names. Not just for people. It's for pets. It's for the earth. It is the healing of the world, the tikkun olam. It's part of our spiritual genetic makeup. We have to help heal the world. It's not something we ever complete. It's an ongoing task to be well dealt with in this lifetime. It's for every lifetime. We must each do our own individual part. Each of us must do what we can to improve our own little corner of the world, because as we change ourselves, we change the conditions of life. And a part of that healing of the world is when we send thoughts and energy for health and renewal and goodwill for everybody. They don't have to be sick. It's just for those in our hearts and our minds. So let's all send energy out for the people in need everywhere. And special thoughts and prayers always for those undergoing surgery or special care. We pray for those who need prayer. We don't have to know them. We want health, recovery, good life for everybody around us. For Doria, for Vi, for Johnny and Fern, for Robin and Peter, for Dave and Elmo, for Agent Kane, Snoopy, for Lisa, for all those suffering and in need. Let's not forget to include the familiars of our lives, all of our sacred animal friends everywhere. For everybody you know in need, my friends, for the whole world, and for the bee. It is the kindness, the healing wishes, goodwill, and love we all send out. It just circles the world, finding those in need. So thank you, each of you, for all you do, for all you care, because the world is a world of spirit. And spirit, my friends, never dies. Avotenu Makor May the source come straight. help us find the courage. Make our lives a blessing. The renewal of body. The renewal of spirit. Let us say, Amen. Mishmerach, let us all have our spiritual need. This is the great prayer for healing, which we call upon God to heal as He has healed before. Mishaberach, may He be blessed, because all healing is a blessing. So let's all send and receive healing and renewal energy in our efforts to love, to share, to care, to grow. Now, this is a special week. This is the week that calls for the blessings of the animals, the great unconditional friends in all of our lives. As we read Noah, the man who saved the animals for us all. Say the name, and you think of Noah's Ark, the infamous floating zoo, the animals, the rain, the raven, and the dove, the rainbow. That about covers it, doesn't it? Well, we all know the story of Noah, of the ark, or as Devorah will tell you, the tabah, the box he built. There's no boat. But we also get the first Thanksgiving sacrifice and prayer. And every morning we rise and we give thanks as we recite this prayer. The Modeh Ani, I give thanks. Modeh Ani lefanecha, I give thanks before your face. King, Spirit living and eternal, you've returned my soul to me with compassion. Abundant is your faithfulness. We say that every morning. It's a prayer that speaks the two-sided relationship between us and the Creator. But there's so much more to Noah than that. You have to add in sacrifices, man becoming carnivores, planting of vineyards, drunken orgies. But Noah is so much more than that too. He's also the first story of faith. Here is this guy in a beautiful sunny Sumer, and he hears a voice telling him to build a giant box because a flood's coming. I mean, there's no evidence of rain, and he does. He stops everything to do this. And all the locals come and they made fun of him and they mocked him in his warnings. But you know, friends, you can't please everybody. And we all face that in our own lives. He was following the word of God, the word he heard. We all hear those words. People came from miles around. Everyone was there. Yoko brought her walrus. There was magic in the air. Over in the corner, much to my surprise, Mr. Hughes and Dylan shoes wearing his disguise. But it's all right now to learn my lesson well. You see, you can't please everyone, so you gotta please yourself. You gotta please yourself, my friends. You gotta trust yourself. Now, what precipitated this? Well, you go back to the end of last week. Don't forget the breaks in this were set by man hundreds and hundreds of years afterwards. Genesis 6:5. And the Lord saw that human bad was multiplied in the earth, and every inclination of their heart's thoughts was only bad all day. The Lord regretted that he had made humankind in the earth, and he was grieved to his heart, and the earth was corrupted before God, and the earth was filled with violence. What's changed? Is man any better? I think he gets worse because he knows better. And the fights are so much about each perception of truth. Everybody's truth is different, but there's really only one truth. I'm sick and tired of hearing things from uptight, short-sighted, narrow-minded hypocrites. All I want is the truth. Just give me some truth. Isn't that what all of us want? Just some truth. It shouldn't be so hard. It shouldn't be so complicated. It shouldn't be so contentious. Noah was following his truth. That's only a glimpse of what we read about this week. It's a reading that begins with the wickedness of man and the reminder of God's regret at creating him and the fact that there's always evil in his heart. You have to wonder, has that ever changed? Now it moves on to the great flood. Now, the Great Flood is one of the only stories told in every corner of the world. Must have taken place. God's promise and covenant with Noah, we read about that. And we see that in the sky whenever it rains. We see vineyards planted. We see drunken orgies take place. And it ends with the dispersion of man and the origin of languages at the Tower of Babel, with its haunting reminder of the first part of creation, when a group of gods are saying, let us. And here we are once again, Genesis 11:7. Let us go down and babble their language so that one won't understand another's language. Let us. Now, Noah has it all. And rarely discussed are the 7 Noahide laws, the Sheva Mitzvot B'nai Noach. These are lessons in universal morality. These are a blueprint for how to live life, and they stayed as such until the great epiphany on Sinai, 1,000 years later. I don't know why they are not given greater coverage. It is predicated on the fact that we're a single organism, stretched over a vast but delicate globe, every cell, sharing every breath of air, every sip of water, every microbe, even every bite of knowledge. And the first thing we learned from Noah was really that of unreligion. You see, all religions sprouted from a single seed, and they share a single root. Those are the real lessons Noah received from God. These 7 universal laws, applicable to all, are: embrace the relevance of oneness. Every life on earth breathes with purpose and meaning, and he saw himself and his children as the earth's stewards, having to care for it. Second one is, do not profane that oneness in any way. Do not damn or curse the power that conducts the universe or deny that there is one. The third is that the value of human life cannot be measured, so do not murder. Just as there's only one force behind the universe, this force breathes within every human being. Each of us contains the soul of the universe. This is the divine image of God. The next is how we exploit the resources of our world, as we are told not to eat a limb of a living animal. We cannot eat any animal that still has lifeblood in it. So we have to wait for the symphony of life to unfold. In every event, every life, every creature, an infinite light exists, because the truth within each thing is divine. Now, the 5th principle is about respect for the property of others, so do not steal. That includes by diminishing someone else. Make sure the benefits of your life do not come from any unfair expense of someone else. The 6th principle is about the human libido. There should be no incest, no rape, no adultery. The union of man and woman is a part of a cosmic dance that reflects the union of heaven and earth, spiritual and material, oneness and diversity. And the last, the 7th, ensure justice in our world. Establish courts of law. No other creature but man requires a court to enforce the law. Everything else knows its place in the universe. Only man can disrupt the nature of things and destroy the order of the planet, pull it out of sync. But above all, Noah is also the reminder that it is time to welcome and bless our pets. So let's welcome those with feet, with fins, with wings, those who slither. Welcome furry ones and scaly ones. Welcome noisy ones, quiet ones. Just as we welcome all humans, we should welcome all not-so-humans. See, my friends, it's not we alone who pray. All things pray. All things pour forth their souls. The heavens pray. The earth prays. Every creature and every living thing prays, and everything is living. In all life, there's longing. Creation itself is but a longing, a prayer to the Almighty. What are the clouds, the rising and setting of the sun, the soft radiance of the moon, the gentleness of the night? What are the flashes of the human mind and the storms of the human heart? These are all prayers going out to God. Every creature, every living thing has a relationship with God. Today we give thanks for our animal companions in life. Cats and dogs, horses, birds, bunnies, turtles, fish. So many more. How full life is because we share it with all of our animal friends. Every creature, every living thing, whether their lives have intersected with human life or not, has a relationship with God. So we give thanks for the creatures with whom we inhabit the earth. Proverbs 12:10 tells us, righteous person knows the soul of their animal companion. And I'm sure you all know and knew the souls of yours, of Peep and Zero, Monty and Wilson, Cassie and Bella, Blitzy, Happy. Blessed are the Lord our God who brings animals into our lives that we might learn love. What a great lesson that we learn from animals. Blessed are you, Lord our God, who knows our lives are so much better because we are together. Blessed are you, Lord our God, who helps us learn how to be better humans by teaching us through our animal companions. Blessed are you, Lord our God, who trusts us to love and care for all the creation. They are the unspoken great friends and supporters, the true envoys of unconditional love in our lives. And the lessons we learn from them are truly innumerable. They also remind you not to count life by how many breaths you take, but about what takes your breath away. Just as you must let the abundance of joy and happiness in your life take your breath away. It is our animal friends that tell Noah when it's safe for man to emerge. He releases the raven and then the dove. And it is the dove who returns with the olive branch, which forevermore stood as a symbol of peace. They are the great unspoken great friends and supporters, the true envoys of unconditional love in life. And the lessons we learn from them are truly innumerable, and they too remind us how important life is for all of us to be completely connected. If dogs run free, then what must be, must be. And that is all true love can make. A blade of grass stand up, straight and tall, in harmony with the cosmic sea. True love needs no company. It can cure the soul, it can make it whole. If dogs run free, yes, my friends, the world is sacred. So is everything in it. Especially gratitude. We're all connected. Animals, plants, rocks, life, man. Light a candle. Make a wish. Celebrate your life, the lives of those you love. Share your feelings with them. Live free, be free, honor your freedom, be well, be happy, be blessed. Share and honor the light. All who live in the light and continue to shine. Continue to send to everybody you know goodwill and love. Pray for peace and freedom for everyone, an end to terror and hatred. Remember, friends, we're a community. We learn together. We celebrate each other. We love each other. We share this ride together. Men and women equally. Let's all send out love, not fear. Send out peace, harmony, goodwill, and healing to all who need it. And please do. Learn to forgive and learn to love. Open your hearts. Honor the relationships of your life. Tell those you love that you love them and take advantage of the time you have. Enjoy this journey because we take the twists and turns and the patterns that weave through the fabric of our lives in our efforts to grow, to learn to be to love. So please do. God bless you all. Have a fantastic week. A week of love and light, a week of peace, a week of miracles. Examine your intention. Use them to print your will on the universe. Your intention will create everything. We set in motion all that happens in our lives. It's our intention, our kavana, our cause, our effect. It's all linked. As I've said, you always have time to forgive and to be forgiven because you have the knowledge of what's good and bad. You got it last week. So acknowledge what you've done wrong to yourself, to God, and to any person you've wronged. Ask forgiveness. But do so with sincerity, accountability, and vulnerability. Forgive those you've hurt. You learn to be forgiving and compassionate because the secret of forgiveness, compassion, and peace, my friends, is in acceptance. Can you accept yourself, other people in the world, just as they are? Can you accept life as it is without trying to control it? If you do, you can experience the peace that acceptance brings. So do not stop your journey. Do not stop moving towards your promised land. Keep on dreaming. Keep on being, keep sharing, keep shining, keep teaching. Keep spreading joy and goodwill. Do not follow fear. Follow love. It's always in front of you. And remember to have faith, an unwavering adherence of principle. Just as I have faith in the principle of love and of all of you. Act with purity of heart and mind. Despise none, defraud none, hate none. Cherish all. Honor every child of God, every creature of the earth. May all people know peace in this year. May you nurture kindness and love everywhere you go. Work to be present in the body. Expand the heart, quiet the mind. Because the deepest source of real power lies in consciousness and the ability to be mindful, to be aware, to be present in all life circumstances. Make the most of your time in this life. Continue to touch and transform the lives around you because you're never alone. You're forever blessed and have the ability to bring blessings to everybody you meet, health, love, and renewal to everyone you come across. We're all energy. Energy cannot be destroyed. It can only be transformed. Your words are your power to transform, to love, to bless, and be generous with them. As you bless others, you bless yourself. Love with the heart, because we're all part of a greater whole. Embrace love, not fear, forgiveness, not anger, and be there for someone, because someone will always be there for you whether you know it or not. Continue to explore faith and belief and what they mean to you. Never accept shame as a natural state. Whatever you feel others have felt, whatever you've experienced others have too, because we share together. We learn together. We help each other. We are each of us trying to find love and acceptance and support. We all have or could have a special someone in our lives. So find them. Tell them what they mean. Remember to honor the words of God, the great epiphany, the rules for life and living, the great laws of Noah. Follow those laws. Honor them. Honor them always. Keep forgiving the people you need to forgive, and keep asking forgiveness from those you need to ask forgiveness of. Right? It's all part of your effort to purify yourself. Remember to think before you speak. Words will empower and free you, but words will get you in trouble. And you got to know that wherever you go, you never have to participate in things that aren't right for you. Don't hurt yourself, because that's what you do as soon as you fall off the path. Someone told me long ago, there's a calm before the storm. I know it's been coming for some time. When it's over, so they say, it'll rain a sunny day. I know, shining down like water. I wanna know, have you ever seen them? I wanna know, have you ever seen them? Coming down on a sunny day. You know, friends, I know that you've seen the rain, but you've also seen the sun come out right afterwards. There will always be sunshine. So thank you for joining me. Have a great week. Please keep exercising forgiveness. Be thankful. Be gracious. Be kind. Be loving. Believe in yourself and in love. And continue to spread a little goodwill to the world. And never forget, you are the miracle in someone else's life. Shabbat shalom and blessings to you all. Take care.